Hey there, everyone. Driving on the base, got my ID, and I'm thinking about this debate that we had last night. I'm using my hands free, obviously, so this is safe. I don't think, with a debate, there's rarely ever a winner. In fact, mostly you can't win a debate, you can only lose a debate. So here's what I would say about last night's debate. I don't think Trump lost. I don't think Kamala Harris lost. I think ABC News absolutely lost. Those moderators being very in the tank for her and biased, because there were lies that she told. She was never fact checked. If you're going to fact check, you got to do it both ways. But they only fact checked Trump. And so that is a major problem. So ABC News lost. I don't think that helps Kamala at all. I think it actually helps Trump a little bit, because the American people want things to be fair. And when you watch a debate and the moderators are clearly taking one side, they should either call it out on both sides or not get involved at all. At least, if at least they stay out of the fray. The muting of the microphones didn't work, so that was also bad for ABC. This is a long one. It's normally not this long in the morning going on to the base. But yeah, ABC was the big loser. I don't think ABC should ever be able to moderate another debate after that performance. If it does, we're talking a long time, plus 12 years, like the next 3 elections. No, ABC, you're out. That was a horrible debate moderation. My other thoughts on it, I don't think they really moved the needle, either one. The only thing we really learned about either candidates, because we know what Trump is all about, we know what he feels. The only thing we new about Kamala is she's suddenly for fracking, which, okay, but we don't know anything else about that. Hey, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Yourself?
Yeah, pretty good. Sir,
Thank you.
you have a good day.
You too. Take care.
Thank you.
So yeah, it didn't. That was the only thing that we learned. Everything else about her positions we knew. Sorry, it's very smoky here because of the California wildfires. So I don't think it really moved the needle. Either way, the only thing I'll say for Harris is she was all the polls are moving towards Trump. He was looking for a knockout blow. He didn't get it. He wasn't hurt by his performance, but he didn't get it. So I think it's still we're still gonna see the same type of polls that we've seen before. I don't think anyone's mind, like, there was nothing in there to make up anyone's minds. Trump had a couple sound bites, which will also help him marginally, but I don't think it's gonna convince anybody. I rarely do sound bites do. They have to be, very on point. But I don't think, any of the things that was talked about, I don't think they were things that the American people really didn't care for the most part about. In fact, and that's the other thing about those moderators. Shame on them. We got nothing about any of the issues. I mean, they were talking to Trump about the Central Park 5. That was in the 80s. Like, okay, we know it happened. They've talked about it before. But that has nothing to do with the future of Americans. It doesn't help with Americans' bills. It doesn't help with inflation. Like, they didn't talk really about the things that people really cared about. It was a bunch of back and forth about things that no one cares about. So yeah, I don't think it really did much for either candidate. other than destroy ABC News's credibility. That's the only thing I see. So that's my reaction. I pretty much had the same view last night, while watching the debate, but you always want to sleep on things and be able to look back and say, okay, what do I really think? So that's my reaction to it as I drive onto the base this morning. Hope you guys are all having a good day. We did have to delay our live stream, so we'll be back in 2 weeks with our guest, Rebecca Whiting, who is running for Senate in Minnesota. She's the Libertarian candidate. She is a veteran. So we look forward to talking to her. It's always good to talk to a female veteran, just because they have a different perspective than, the majority of the male veterans out there. And she's been on the show before, so it'll be interesting to see what was behind her running for Senate. What issues are important to her? What is she hoping to accomplish in this race? So it'll be good when we talk to her in 2 weeks. But everyone, thank you for joining me today. And as usual, thank you for being worth serving.